Okay guys, you ready for action? Alright, so we start off, we're going to do a lot of BJJ solo drills tonight, and we will just work from start to finish, work our way through, just try to keep moving as much as possible. And we will begin with the technical stand-up. So first one, technical stand-up, you're going to step back, hand on the floor, sit through, you turn over, hand is up, kick, and back, side to side, over and back with our technical stand-up. That's it, just nice steady pace, get warmed up, get loosened out. That's it, over and back, stand all the way up, get in a good stance when we come up, and then back down, and back to the other side. That's it, good, keep it going. Okay, we're going to go on the floor, and I'm going to rock back, I come over to the side, and I'm going to combat base, we rock back, and then I go combat base on the other side. So you just kind of change at an angle, 45-degree angle here, rock back, pull guard, so we're back with the feet up, and then I use a little momentum to rock myself up, and when I come up, I'm keeping my body nice and low, and I'm keeping my butt sitting down on my heel, and we're nice and low base, combat base, right here. Very important position for us to get for jiu-jitsu. Try to pass the guard off the knees. It can be hard. If you're standing up, sometimes it's easier for your opponent to get under. That's it, side to side. Back to your guard. Kick up. That's it, over and back. Okay, so when we come to the combat base, I'm going to now lift a little bit, put my foot behind, and put my toe on the mat, and then I lift up completely. Then I just come back down, same way I came. You go over to the other side, toes on the floor. This is a really important part, so you get up the toes on the floor, and then back up, down, and over. So I just roll the toes back. And as I come up, remember, I don't want to push off like this, okay? I want to be on the toes, so when we come up on a takedown or drive it up onto a single leg, we're in good position. That's it. Really push up off the back leg. And back to the other side. Changing the leg each time. Okay, so we're going to be on the floor like so. We're going to rock up, throw our legs to the side, and I come over like this. It's like the position I'm going to come up, technical stand up, and get up. But we're just going to come here first. Just like when we take a single leg. So I rock guard position, swing the legs up, and then I scoop, and notice I slide my hips around in the circle. Imagine that I have a leg here that I'm trying to pick up. Here's my leg here. I'm trying to get it. So I just come up. I'm catching that leg, and then I'm going to put it back. Okay? So just have to imagine for the moment. We come here. Side, you're all the way on this hand. You're not on the elbow, we're posted up. Come inside, back. And side to side. See, when I come up, I'm in the S position, legs down. Okay, good. When I rock up now, I'm going to come up. I grab the leg, technical stand up, and I bring the leg back. I have that leg for the takedown, then we go back to the floor, go on the other side, catch the leg. As I'm doing it, when I got the leg, I'm kind of moving backwards now. Okay? So I start to pull the leg away, and I move backwards. Pull the leg up, and we've got it here. Okay. And then we can sit back, go to the floor, and back again. Side to side. Got that leg. Up and side. That's it, very good. Okay, so we'll start backward, forward roll. Come back onto the knees. Come back through. Alternate shoulders. Over and back. Alternate shoulders each time, turn the head out of the way. So as I come back, my arms extended out, turn my head under, so the arms over, hips up, over we go, and back. Okay, so we're going to go backward roll. And then as I come up, similar like the previous drill, I'm coming here to grab that leg, and then I imagine I'm pulling that leg into my half guard, and then we trap it here to sit back. So backward roll and half guard pull. So roll back. See, I'm up on this leg, so that hand is based. So now this leg comes in, and I grab with the other arm, and we sit back. So backward roll, legs up. Hand based on the floor, and we pull that leg in, and we have the half guard back. So backward roll into the half guard. That's it. Okay, so next one, the hip escape. So we're going to do normal hip escape backwards, and then we do the forward hip escape. So we turn on the side, we go 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we're going to go forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we keep doing reps of 4 each way, and just improvise with your space. If you're limited on space, just adjust, maybe do 1 or 2. Or you can even stay in a stationary position. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, good. Now we'll sit up, hand based. We're going 1, 2, 3, 4, and then forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. So sit up, hip escape. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, good. So now we're going to rock up to our hand. So we're just wiping across here, hand posts up. Then we go elbow, shoulder, back, shoulder, elbow, hand, all the way up. And I rotate and roll across, like so. We're coming across 1, we roll all the way around, like a saucer here. We rock up. Very efficient movement, over and back. I don't want to sit up like direct. I don't want to try, I'm not trying to sit up straight. Okay? So I don't want to sit up like this, okay? I want to rock, coming up here like that. So like I'm coming up for the Kimura or the hip bump sweep, or I'm just trying to get it to my seated position to escape and play the seated guard. Okay, so now when we come back, I'm going to come up, lift those hips, stretch the hips up, and then we come back down the same way. We go to the other side, hips come up, stretch, come back down, side to side. Just like when you're going for that hip bump, you want to be able to get those hips up in the air, get off the elbow, and up as high as you can with the hips. That's it, get a good height, stretch a little bit on the hip as well if it's tight. Okay, so now as we come across, I'm going to come up, I come up onto the hand, and now I step all the way over. We come into the all fours position, and then I'm going to come and step back, and then I drop down onto my back, and we go all the way over, other side, hips up, high step, just like we're going to flip over, hip bump sweep. We got it, we're in mount, perfect. Then we come back, right here, stretching, sit down, lower ourselves again, up and over. That's it, let's keep going. And just in your own time, it can be slow. Slow is better first as well, as we try to gain control over our movements. It's good to go slow. And back. Lift the hips right up. Step over. Come back. Down. Hips up. Big step. Okay, nice. Okay, so we're going to go here on the knees. And we're just going back stretching back here, and then we're coming forward, and we're going to extend like so. We come back and forward. Just wind through both positions. Slide back, chest towards the floor. As I come up, I bring my chest up and forward. You can even come up on the toes here and back. If you want, you can lift your knees and we can stretch back here. And we get a bit more of the strength than the flexibility. Just working through that position. Now, as we come back, now I'm going to come up and I'm going to step high. And I just hold myself here for a second. Then I'm going to come back. Then I'm going to stretch down. Then forward. And then back again. And then step up on the other side. Just hold for a moment, loosen out, and then we come back. One, forward, back, and step. Stretch a little more, and we come back. Stretch position, backwards, high step, or sorry, extend, then back. Then high step. So back, forward, down, step. Okay, so from this position, we're here with the one leg up, the other straight back. I'm going to bring my arm through and then turn towards the roof here. We'll do 10 times. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, very good. All right, if anyone needs to get a quick drink, you can get a quick drink right now. Okay, so the next one, we're going to do sit-out drills. So the sit-out is the defense when you get caught in a front headlock. If somebody, if you shoot in a takedown and somebody decides they're going to sprawl and you miss the legs, they get back and you end up in front headlock position. So you're going to need to know what to do. So the first part, we start on the elbows and on the knees. We're defending that front headlock. And we got to get up, okay? So we're going to build our base onto our hands, and then we step up on one leg. Then the side I step up on the leg, the other leg is going to sit through, and we come into this position here, okay? And normally, then I would just be able to come up and go on a single leg or duck out to the back, okay? So done a little faster, we'd be here, 1, 2, and coming out, okay? But we'll just drill the movements first, so we start here on the all fours position, and we're going to go side to side with the sit out. So I go 1, I come here, I'm seated on the floor, or just a little bit off. My other arm, elbow is pushing back, as if my partner is behind me and I'm pushing them away with my elbow, the back of my arm. And then I'll come back, we switch to the other side, and boom, we hit there, as if we're trying to elbow them in the back. We come back, and we're going to go side to side. So we go in our own time here. Ready, start, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, So now we do what we call the super sit out. And that's when we go all the way. Like we're coming up off the knees now as well. And I'm going to bring my leg through all the way. And I put my hands on the floor. And I come back like so. Then I come back. We go all the way, both hands on the floor. Head back, chest up. And then switch back again. All right, we'll do 10 times. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, good. Just come back to the start position. All right, so again, we begin in the target position. I'm going to be, a lot of the time, you know, there's an arm around your neck. You're trying to pull the arm down, trying to keep close. So if I pull the arm down this side, I can post on the other arm. And then I end up coming up like opposite arm and leg. So we go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So now again, we're back in position. We'll come and grab the arm, we're stepping up, we're going to shoot through, and when we shoot through to the outside, we're going to step the leg over, and then we come back. Once I come back to the knees now, I'm just going to shuffle back, start position again, and then I come up, grab the leg, I sit through, and now I chase the leg on the other side. I chase the leg, pull it back, and I've got single leg here, and I'm ready to come back up. And then we just shuffle back to the reset position. So I'm going to try to stay in the same position. Depends on what space you have. You have to just adjust where you are. Okay, improvise. So ready, we're going to go 10 times. So I step up, we sit through, we come back on the leg, reset, you step up, sit through, get the leg. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, very good. All right, the next one, we're going to be on the back. We're going to do our Sidewinder exercise. Very good for the guard retention, great for the core. Arms up, legs up. We alternate. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, ready, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, very good. Okay, so now we're going to sit back, guard position. We've got the legs up, we're rocking a bit to the side. I go 90 degrees, back to the start, and then I go to the other side. Try to keep the knees close to the chest, protect the inside space. If someone's trying to pass your guard, your best chance of defense is to be in that little ball here, elbows for base, ready to stop your legs getting collapsed over, and then just rock 1, 2, 3, 4, side to side. That's it. Okay, very good. So the next one, we're going to start on the guard position also. And I'm going to try to swing my outside leg to the center. Okay, and then my bottom leg will come out and I rotate my hips and I go to the other side. Now if you want to do it against the wall or something like an object, you can do it too. But if you don't have one, do like me here. I just have my foot, an imaginary space right here. Okay, my foot is there. And then I'm going to use my bottom leg as a pendulum, and that swings me around, and then it goes back to that same spot. And then I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. See, this leg goes back and whips me around. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, very nice. Okay, so we're just going to come onto our feet. We're going to work back towards the feet. We're going to just move side to side. We're not going to do it too fast, just to get the proper movement down correctly. So I'm going to have my left hand on the floor, my right leg up. And I'm going to switch until I get to the other side. Okay, once I get there, I'm just going to use my footwork, my hands in position. I skip across and I'm exactly the other side. And I try to do this slow at first, and then later you'll be able to speed it up. So I bring the hand over, I skip, and then when I come up, my elbow is coming back like we did before. And then we just go side to side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so very important to just make sure that you get that position right so that you can quickly move when you want to be able to pass the guard. Footwork is really important. Okay, let's go towards like being on your feet, okay? So we'll work. We're just going to use like a small area to do the duck walk. What you're going to do is you're just going to go forward a little bit. So we have the duck walk. First one is where I sit on my heel. Okay, I come down like that, almost like combat base. Then I come up and I sit on the heel on the other side like that. So see where I'm sitting down right on the heel here? This shin is like straight up perpendicular to the floor, and I drop into that position. So that'd be the kind of position we want to get low into that position from standing. All right, so then I just walk forward, drop down 1, 2, 3. We could even do it on the spot, like right here. I could just be here. 1, 2, 3, 4, over and back like that. Okay, let's keep going. Now watch here. I don't want to be like with this leg too far back here, like this. I want to sit on the back leg. So I sit on my heel. Okay. So just try to get into that position. Sit down on the heel. Come back up. Change your stance. Drop down. And you're on your heel. Up. And down. Okay. So the next part is the low duck walk, where we're in that position. Now we don't stand up. I just change and I go from one leg to the other. Now if you have to rise up a bit, your knees or feet are tight or something, fine. But we'll gradually try to get down a little lower. And then I'm going to go 1. You can use your hands on the floor if you like. Over. Then we come back. That's it. Use your hands as base or balance as you need to. But try to get your heel to butt. If you can close this gap, that's going to help a lot. Because if you're a bit here like that, it can put pressure on the knees if you're not able to close that gap well enough. Okay. The next one is going to be the low duck walk, right? Or the halfway kind of position. So we've got our hands on the back of our head. We go drop down, and then I just walk here like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Whatever your space is, if you've just got a few spaces, we can just go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then back 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm trying to keep my hips just in the same line as my knee, as close as I can. Keeping my femur in the parallel to the floor, and then over back 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, good. So the next one will be the shoot in. So we don't, as I realize you don't have too much space, so you can't shoot too far. I'm just going to be here in the stance. I'm going to drop my chest onto my leg, onto my knee. And then I'm reaching forward, knee goes on the floor, and I'm coming out to grab the leg. Okay, as I do it, I can then step up, and then I can come stand in position. I reset back, I drop down, I come forward. If you need to put your hands on the floor, it's fine. And then put your knee to the floor, and then step up, just to build yourself into the position. But technique is the most important part. Okay, and then you can get it faster afterwards. So I drop down, close the chest and the knee, we come in, back leg steps up. I imagine my opponent is right here and I've got that leg, and I'm coming to take the single leg or double leg takedown. Come back, we're here. And now we can start to work back. Nice and slow. Step up on the back leg. That's it. Okay, very good. Alright, so we're just going to do a couple of sprawls. So we're going to start in that position again. If you want to put your elbow right down on your knee and block here, the front. So your stance will look like that from the front. Elbows are kind of coming in, hands are in this position here, elbow to the face, okay, and the hand towards your face. You're keeping down nice and low. And now as someone tries to grab your front leg, you're going to drop down, hands on the floor, shoot back, arch, and put your hips on the floor. Okay, so a straight line sprawl. And then you're going to jump, you come back up, and we're right here. Okay, just from the front, I'm right here, keep it low, hands down, hips on the floor, straight line sprawl, jump back, and we're ready to defend again. Okay, so we drop down, hips on the floor, back up. I just switch your stance if you like. If you prefer to do it on one side, it's fine, just to get the movement right. We keep it nice and low. I drop the hands on the floor, I shoot my legs back, we sprawl, hips to the mat, try and arch, and then spring back to your feet as you can. Okay, so now we'll try 10 fast. Okay, so we'll do the left leg forward. Okay, left leg forward. We're going to do 10 all on the same leg. So, ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, okay, good. We just take 10, 20 seconds and we'll go to the other side. We'll do on the other leg. Okay, ready, right leg forward. In stance here, hands, remember palms forward, in stance, ready to go. Ready, go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, good. Okay, so we're going to do the sprawl and the shot next. We're going to do 10 of each. So we'll try and shoot and then come back and sprawl. That's 1. Okay. So let's get ready. So ready, go, shoot. Back, sprawl. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, very good. Okay guys, good. We will just finish off with a little stretch out. So we'll get into the stretch position. First one is going to be the hip stretch with the leg forward like here, tucking under, stretching back, stretching the outside of the hip. And we're going to go 1 minute on each. That's it, so slide the hip back, the leg back. If you want to drop down, you can drop like so. Bringing your chest towards the floor. That should feel the stretch on the outside of the hips. They're nice and relaxed. That's it, big breaths. Wind the body down now. And switch. And high step now. Okay, so you're going to step up. You want to bring your hip towards the floor. See, I'm trying to get my hip down lower than my knee and push it down. If I bring my upper body down, sometimes my hip lifts up. So I'm trying to push the hip down, and I'm trying to get the knee out and get myself hips inside here, dropping my hip towards the mat. Once you get comfortable in the position, start to use your breathing to relax more into the stretch. So big breath in, out, and sink into the stretch. Switch leg. Okay, now we're going to lie on our side. Grab the inside of your thigh and your ankle and stretch the quad, front of the thigh. Pull back on the ankle, try to straighten out your leg here, and just brace here on the other leg. Mild tension, and stretch it out. Again, just wind down your breathing. Relax. And switch. Okay, and we sit up. You're going to put your fingers behind, our hands behind, fingers pointed forward, and then we start to slide out and stretch the shoulders. Chest, if it's back, will not stretch the shoulders very well, so we push out our chest, and then we just move forward a little more each time. And then lift the chest with each breath. And just gently on the shoulders. You don't want to put them under too much pressure. Nice, easy stretch. Okay, very nice.